Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Long story short, it's the afternoon. It's some point in the afternoon, I don't actually know what time. But I have been hard at work. First of all, doing tickets. Second of all, I had training this morning on cybersecurity, data, AI, all that stuff. So today we've implemented two-factor authentication into our system, just to add on and get everything else going. There's a whole ton of updates to the dashboard that's being done today as well, which of course is boring to watch anyway. And then what I'm doing now is quite literally putting back together this Mac that I got given as a gift to the business, which I have now just replaced the hard drive in it because the hard drive was faulty. So now it's just a case of hoping that everything goes back to normal and goes nicely. Everything is, as far as I can tell, back in its original place. I've done a quick power on anyway just to double check. I've got to wipe the fingerprints off this before I put the glass back on. But that should be it, and then we should have a Apple iMac. I think it's 2010, so it's a couple of years old, but this is one of those ones that is lovely to do. And I tell you what, I bought these new suction cups to take off the glass screen. Best thing I ever did. Massively the best thing I've ever done. And this is the whole point about this working station. So I have a station in the corner to do this. I have the PC to do everything else. And a lot of things just require, makes my life easier, to be perfectly honest. Unfortunately, the 3D printer itself, not good news for that. Right, I'm going to tighten these up, get these all screwed in, and then we can then go for the next place of basically making sure everything's all working and formatting and reinstalling macOS onto a new hard drive, which I'll use the cloud software anyway for that. It's always nice when a screw goes into a screw hole. It's always nice when you don't have any screws left at the end of it, because it means you put everything back the way it was first brought out, which is superb. Which for me is exactly what I want. It's always good practice if you're not taking apart screens or laptops or devices every single day that you do it. Even if it means taking apart a Mac, because we all have Mac. I do Mac support, so I wanted to learn Mac for the business. And of course, hardware replacements, I've done MacBooks. The only thing I haven't done was anything like this, and this here is the final screw that's going on. Right, now I just need to clean the screen, which is, good job I've got microfiber cloth. Just get rid of all the fingerprints that are on it before I put the glass panel back on. You have to take off this screen to access the hard drive, because the hard drive is sat right behind the screen, which is hilarious, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, right, let's put the screen back on, which is this. The only thing that's slight damage to is one of the prongs at the very bottom. But this should be everything back on. Release my suction cup. Take that off. Take that off, and I now have a fully working Mac. Just need to reinstall macOS, which will be probably one of the default installs factory, but we'll go from there. Did you know if you watch Nebula, you can watch Jet Lag the game again, or the finale, right now, which is what I'm doing. Oh, and yes, I know this is the second clip. I do apologise, but hey, what can you do? Tomorrow, I promise to record more. How do you think about me being at the office? What do you think of it? You happy? You're just happy when I come home, aren't you? Get to spend a day, an afternoon with me. You can't wait for the weekend now, can you? Well, it's now the end of the day, and I realise I probably have recorded 4 segments. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it does. I know I was taking part of Mac and I put that in the video. Well, I was putting back together a Mac, I wasn't really doing anything before then. This whole morning until about midday was taken up in training. And I was like, and I left this camera literally in the office because no point taking that in there when it's a training that is being paid for by the Enterprise Centre. It was about cyber security. And it was also about CRMs. If you guys haven't known about those, it's customer relationship management. I used to use them. I used to use a Zoho. I've tried HubSpot, who actually was the one who's kind of doing it. I've also used Salesforce and all those other ones. Problem is, they never did all the things that I wanted it to do. My one does. That's why I developed my own. Because sometimes making your own bespoke thing is much better than using an out-of-the-box experience. Because out-of-the-box never usually has the things that you want. And then the final thing was about AI. I love AI, kind of. I like it to a point, but I always fact check everything that you put out there. If you do something with the AI, double fact check it, just see how it comes across. Also, read it in your plain English words because it could be completely different to what you're expecting. Anyway, I'm going to end off today's video after watching Nebula and Jetlag the game. Tomorrow I need to edit off the Minecraft episode, but it's currently 10:30 and I was yawning heavily today, so I need to get some sleep. Speaking of yawning, I just yawned. So, what I am going to say to you is, don't forget to click the like button, click subscribe, which is probably down there, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, bye-bye. Oh, while you're here, click on the videos. They'll lead to other videos that you may like. One of them is recommended for you, and probably the other one, top one, is the one for the previous vlog, or another video that I think you might like and enjoy that is related to this one. Click those, or click my face to subscribe. Till next time, bye-bye.